In this example, we are going to determine whether this compound statement here is a tautology, a self-contradiction, or neither. A tautology, that is where the resulting truth values for the compound statement, that's where every one of them is true. A self-contradiction is where all the truth values, the resulting truth values of the compound statement are all false. Every one of them is false. Or it could be neither. And of course, neither would be that it's neither all true or all false. So in other words, there's some sort of mixture in there. So again, we're going to build our truth table. I have my grid here. Again, you should have some sort of grid, some sort of graph paper. It really, really helps. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in P and Q. We could see that there's only two simple statements here. So there's only going to be 4 rows of truth values. This is also a conjunction, an and statement. We have this clause here, and then we have this clause here, and then we have the and in between. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to list my standard values here for P and Q. You should always do that first. And I'm going to go ahead, as we've had in the past, the first half of P are going to be true, and the second half will be false. And then we take half that pattern again for the next simple statement. So now we could see that we have a not P and a not Q right here. I like to go ahead and list them right away. You don't necessarily have to, but I like to because we're going to need them. And of course, those negations turn a true statement into a false statement, and a false statement into a true statement. Now that I pretty much have everything settled, now I'm going to do this clause first. P and Q. This is a conjunction. For this compound statement to be true, both P and Q must be true. So here it is right here. So we know it's going to be true, false, false, and false. I'll then do this clause here in the parentheses here. Not P and not Q. Same idea. This is a conjunction. This must be true and this must be true for the entire clause, the entire compound statement to be true. So they're both false here, so that's false. False, true, but that's false. True, false, but that's false. Here they're both true, so here it's true. Now finally, I could go ahead and construct the entire compound statement here. So I'll put in P and Q and not P and not Q. Again, this is a conjunction. So for this entire compound statement to be true, this clause must be true, and this clause must be true. True, false, 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 true. So there are no true trues, so all of this is false. Right? True, false, then it's got to be false. False, false, it's got to be false. False, false is false. And false, true is false. So since all the truth values of this compound statement are false, and they all have to be false, all of them, then this is a self-contradiction.